yes, and yes. Alright, let's get going so people actually have some information to go on as they cast their bets. I could just sit here for half an hour and let people bet blindly, but no, I actually want to get this underway. It is Jetlancer, this is weekly one-shot 251. I've never played or seen or heard of this game before, but I caught an eye on it on my weekly one-shot list. Yes, I do use that list extensively to choose the weekly one-shot, so if you've been holding out on submitting something, or bothering me about something that's already submitted, anytime's a good time. Just poke me about it. In any case, this appears to be some kind of aerial bullet hell shoot-em-up thingamajigger. All I've done is play the tutorial, and that's what it feels like, so let's get going with it. Our goal is to complete all OPs. I don't know what an OP is, but I do know what 6 hours is. That's our time frame to get it done, so let's get it underway. Timer will start when I have something resembling control. Isn't this an easy win unless Jake hates the game, says Red Savinsk. I don't know. Don't know how long the game is. Alright, that looks like control, even though it's tutorialville. Let's get this going. So W to thrust, and I can aim. I've done this tutorial as well, I was doing it in the setup phase, so I'm sure it won't hold any real difficulty for me. I don't know if waypoints have an important part of the game or not. Seems a bit more of a combat-focused game, at least that's what all the screenshots and videos of the game were showing. What a trap. You need to afterburn through that, but if you afterburn the moment they show up, can't get through it. There we go. Huzzah, we can shoot high. Can we go? Oh, we can't go up into the clouds. That's a shame. What is an OP? It's a song that frogs make in Thai. That's some Aussie joke. Right, so shooting enemies, I imagine this is the bulk of the game. We have a... looks like unlimited ammo and does not heat up forward shooty thing. But we also have rockets, so... okay, the rockets just go off and do their own thing. Okay, there we go. There must be some way to make them lock on, don't know what it is. And it looks like our rockets, they just refill. So some way to make them target the right ship. Heavens knows. All too easy. That's what the A is for. Oh, is it going higher? Whoa! Oh man, I'm perfect! Well, nothing too surprising there, is there? Now that we've gotten perfect once, we're under no pressure to do it again. Oh god, we got a similar style to Signalis here. We're all anime. Not sure I want to be wasting my precious weekly one-shot time reading this dialogue. We are Ash, we have a captain, we probably need to go and shoot things down. Raiding parties, low altitude maneuvers, nickel and dime jobs. Ooh, do we actually get to earn money? If this had an economic aspect to it, I might be roped in yet. Right, so straight away it looks like we have some kind of overworld to navigate. And this is the OPs, I guess, then. Disposal, orbit, clear the area. I can do that. Oh, hello, Captain. Space Bureau, deorbiting, depths. Yeah, just give me the targets, I'll get to work. Pirates want me dead, armored ship, guided rockets. Sure thing. Are we sure these are pirates? Because it feels more like I'm just blowing up some ship. Feels exactly like I'm just blowing up some ship. Can you go in the water? I can try, and I can fail at U-turns you before you get there. Did he say something about charging rockets? Ooh, rocket swarm. Yeah! Let them know who they're dealing with. Someone that does not mind getting dirty and bruised. Oh, but maybe ranking affects the money you make, if indeed that's even a thing. Danger. Don't know the meaning of the word. No, still one left alive. Not on my watch. Pretty high speed and arcadey and kind of fun so far. Easy peasy. James, we're gonna have this weekly one-shot all done with a bow tied on it before too long. Right, my question is there anywhere that I'm getting money, or is it all just plot? Easy paycheck, you say? Performing a dodge roll make you invulnerable. Right-click roll to evade. Excellent. Okay, so now we're invincible and we... Whoa, okay. Timing goo. Maybe it's a test. Oh, well I could just dodge, but I think it wants to tutorialize this. Alright, come on then. There we go. There we go. Got the timing down pat. Good morning. I really enjoyed State of Decay. When's the next one scheduled? I'm not actually sure I put it in the schedule yet, have I? Which makes Ninjan's sarky comment about there being a schedule all that more moot. Unless I did put it in the schedule. I honestly can't remember. I will need to check. Wait, am I meant to do something with these guys? Maybe I need to protect them. I wasn't paying attention to the mission. Which is, you know, something you'd think I'd be used to doing for the weekly one-shot, but no. I really need this barrel roll. I seem perfectly capable of just avoiding things myself. Perfectly capable, that sounds like me. Oh, we got another ship coming in, haven't we? There we go. See, I thought those things would need rockets to take down. Looks like I could shoot them down, no problem. Ooh, did that say rank S+? God, that's a little easy to get that. I took damage. Pretty sure I took half my damage. Okay, sky pirate attacks. Sounds good. I hope in the real world we're entering a new era of sky-based piracy as the drones continue to grow in power. What do we have up here? Oh man, I really need to read these things. I just don't want to. So is the goal to stay inside here to get info or intel or something? Ah, hacking, of course. Video game hacking. Second only to movie hacking. 2 hands on the keyboard means you hack twice as fast. Good grief. I'm a little saddened that there doesn't actually appear to be some kind of money that we're making out of all of this. Sky pirates, security drones, I knew it was the drones. Destroy the gun platform. That's more like it. Just show me the platform. I'll have it down. Yeah, look at that dodge. Kind of cool. I wonder if we get different ships that have different speeds and turning circles and the like. You know, if this were... Oh, what's that super... UN Squadron. If this was UN Squadron, that's what we'd have. Different health as well. Good old Greg. But even Greg couldn't keep me alive in that challenge. I'm sure I will eventually die, and then I'll pass it off as, oh, I wanted to see what happens when we die. Just to keep the hope alive for the win lobby. Yeah, the win lobby needs a win. It's not been great lately, and by lately I mean for the past half a year or so. For the weekly one-shot win lobby. Pretty great for the lose lobby, though. Unless you're one of these wishy-washy people that keeps going one side and the other. Well then, I suppose it doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go. Give him the old point blanca. It's largely obscured by chat, but I got an achievement hanging on by a hair. It'd be nice if Steam could give you the option to choose which corner of the screen you get your achievements from, and your other pop-ups. Huh, maybe there is. I should look into that someday. Anyway, you got any jobs? I really need money, and I really need a money mechanic, please. Secret weapon in the seabed, we don't know. Something about a hover drive, sky pirates are happy, put it back, terrible things happening. Not interested in your plot game. Only interested in killing and keeping on moving. Secure a handshake with Asset 1 the Fool. Okay. Why are we wearing some kind of gamer headset in our vehicle? Whoa! I'm not actually sure if I dodged that in time, but I didn't take damage, so something happened. Alright, go get that. I wish I could drift to the right or left using like Q or E, but since E is being used for rockets, I somehow doubt that's the case. I think we're meant to see this, but it used its beam attack there and obfuscated everything. Jake has been so sad every time he's seen me in the lose lobby. I think it's time for me to put my faith in him, said Nyx. If Nyx is going that way, he must know something's up with this challenge. So what was that? Mechanic, job, all that matters, goodwill, they owe us. Financially? Oh man. Are we gonna have a talking cat companion? Please game. I'm not amused with this. I just want to shoot things. I'm sure someone somewhere will be pausing the VOD to read that enrapturing dialogue. But I'm here to beat all OPs. Oh, we have a loadout button now though. Oh god, is the cat our mechanic? Okay, we get parts on missions, we'll tool up our vehicle. Sounds good. What am I looking at here? Fire and forget homing missiles, because aiming's for other people, yeah, that sounds like me. Charge weapon, rocket swarm, or mega beam? No, it's an ultra beam. Fries everything in a straight line. Well, that doesn't sound very good considering that I shoot in a straight line. Keeps you from... Oh, maybe that's a good module to have, because I do like to fly a little too close to the water. Are these already activated or not? Can't tell. Ah, right, that's deactivating them then. Getting hit activates a shield. Do you want the shield up all the time? Do I look? Yeah, okay. Cat kind of looks like a dog from this little animation. Anyway, I'm keeping Swarm Missile on. It's pretty powerful, and yeah, like I said, I already shoot in a straight line. Why would I want this instead? I do not. And if there was anything in the rules about it, Marvin, I would consider. A ninja? What do you do not betting? Or is the game just not showing your bets? It wasn't a stipulation, but it said if you're not a coward, activate these modules, but I don't remember which modules they were. And that's the story I'm sticking to. I don't seem to be having much trouble with this game, which is strange. Normally I have a lot of trouble with bullet hell shoot-em-ups. Maybe the game is really easy, or maybe I've finally tapped into my gamer instinct for this genre. Dash module and ACE. Don't know what those are. Dash module sounds fun though. Whoa! My screen suddenly went green there. I could have sworn I got hit, but I didn't take damage. Come on, just show me how awesome I am. Wait, there's a combo counter? And then the hearts boost us up more, right? Oh yeah, clean for no damage. It was released on Nintendo Switch. There isn't a chance in hell it could be hard. Yeah, like Factorio, all Switch games are easy peasy. I won't lie, I'm a little tempted to get back into Factorio, but it's one of those games that thinking about playing it's more fun than playing it, because the thought of setting up all those supply lines again, oh, I'd need a good reason to. What's that little health bar I have in the top right? Is that some kind of extra shield? Oh, it's the thing I have to protect, I assume. Because there's a ship and it's got that shieldy thing on top of it, as if to say, do not let this thing take damage. As it takes damage. Stay away, I'm paid to protect this thing. Everybody loves an escort quest. It's alright, looks like it has a fair chunk of health on it. Eat the micro missiles. Boy, I hope there aren't too many escort quests like this in the game, but if there's one, there's bound to be more. Although thinking about it, maybe the real reason this isn't too tough is because I'm playing it on mouse and keyboard. I think doing this with an analog stick would be pretty hellish. I said my W finger is probably going to be aching by the end of this. Do I have to wait until... Oh, I see now. The boat is approaching an area. I was wondering why there was no waves here. Once it's safe, we're good to go. Splendid and easy, and show me the module. Just a tube full of liquid propellant and TNT flying in a straight line until it explodes. No, I like fire and forget. Afterburner cools your jets, you can afterburn longer. Well, that sounds good, but surely there's a limit to how many of these I can... Ah, I see, there is a limit, although I can still have that. Excellent. So does anybody have a count for the amount of OPs this game has? Normally I don't care for information like that might spoil how long a challenge will take, but it's also good to know exactly what the challenge is. I don't want to beat what looks like the last OP only to discover that I missed 15 optional ones. Actually, I wouldn't mind that so much. I just say, yeah, I'm so good, we're done already. Oh, what's this fancy zippy looking guy? Well, he's not so fancy anymore, but he's got a friend. Yeah, see, all that green stuff around my screen, what was that? It even had words on it. At a glance it looked like it said charge, but I can't quite tell. Oh, that was a great technique by me. The music's kind of fun in this game as well. All in all, it's a pretty fun game. Fun's not a word I'd usually use for a shmup. But then my mind just goes back to R-Type and the pain that game has caused me. So we're talking about those weird vanishing ships. Best engineer, why don't we have a hover drive? Blah 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 blah. Why are we taking orders from this little cat thing? It even... I'm pretty sure there's a meow on the sound effects for opening that up. Also, when do we get out of this pond? Right, let's keep moving. Alright, destroy the enemies, don't let there be too many. As if that would ever be a problem. Ah, see, there we go. It says damage with the red stuff. Maybe green means a successful dodge. Didn't even realize I dodged there, but I'm assuming I did. I got all the green stuff. I'm sure some people don't like it, but I prefer this kind of arcadey, you get a health bar even in a plane that should be blown up by a rocket. That said, I did play and enjoy War Thunder. Yeah, back when it was planes only. I have not played it since. Drifting on this thing's pretty fun. But there's no time. We got something going on here. I also have a loadout. We have a charge weapon. Beefs up the power supplies for your charge weapons. You can move... Ooh, yeah, I like that. Screw the afterburner. Give me that. Still trying to sing out to join the chat-based spirit bomb. Jake needs us to see that we care. Well, the odds... Well, the betting is just about closed. It will be in a few seconds. I'd love to hear how it's looking. Oh, actually, pretty much everyone thinks I'm going to win at a glance. Imagine the payout if this were to be thrown. Not that I ever... Whoa! I never throw a challenge, but... You know, I do like the idea of some people getting that big win. Maybe less so if it's the win lobby. Lose lobby, rather. Oh, let's not reveal my intentions. Oh, that was a bust. Think about it, win lobby. You're putting all those points on the line for a meager payoff. Timing for this feels a little awkward. There, have that. Okay, so I totally dodged that, but the beam lasted longer than I thought. Ooh. Let's get away from that. It's okay, we kinda know what we're doing. Damn your area of denial. Take that. Oh no, it does go black and white for all this anyway. I just assumed something funky had gone on because of the Uber attack. Recht. I really hate this trophy team already. Go away. Just let me shoot things. so I got this hover driver thing. And now we can escape from our little pond. Alright, let's do it. Yeah! Wish I could roll this stuff up like Katamari. Big hunk of explosives you chuck out of your jet. The longer you hold the super button, the faster it'll launch. A big hunk, you say? I guess I could give it a go. So, where are we heading? Probably over to this glowy area. You can suddenly become clumsy now. No one would say it was thrown. Aw, Von Dougals. You know, I kind of feel bad for you after last night, but I'm not sure I feel bad enough to throw this for you. Fancy shooting, charging straight into pirates. Sounds like a winning solution. We'll be fine. Still thinking I can just charge straight into these guys. Look, we're just shooting them down. It's like they're not even there. My friends are surely here just to take the bullets for me. That doesn't look like a rocket. Actually, is there a difference between a rocket and a missile? Am I meant to hack? Maybe that's what this mission's all about. I wonder if I could make it so that I can just kind of hover here in place with the hacking. Can't tell if it goes faster when you're near the center or not. It's going fine. Easy peasy. You know, I think Morgana from Persona 5 kind of ruined cats as your sidekicks. What an insufferable character they were. It's not often I root for the blonde Yosuke-like character in Persona games. You know, like Junpei, Yosuke, and whoever the guy was in Ryu something or other in Persona 5. But Morgana was just such an outright arsehole in that whole game. And not even a fun arsehole. These are very short missions, aren't they? When are we going to get something a bit more involved? You're making me hungry for UN Squadron. And that doesn't happen often. I'm not the world's biggest fan. We got an... Ooh, look at that. And look around. I think the internet has ruined cats as your anything. Oh yeah, there was also that other game, Organized Neatly, I think. I adore cats, though. You know, in the meat sphere. Am I meant to destroy something? This thing, perhaps? Looks like it wants to be destroyed. Maybe I could charge this big bomb attack. Those seem to have done quite a lot. I'm not sure I can use it much against these flying things, though. Seems like an anti-personnel carrier thing. I need to pay more attention to what my mission is whenever I go into these. I just want to get in and start shooting. I don't know if I'm actually meant to be killing all these things or not. Just the ships that matter. Heavens knows, I'll just assume it's kill all everything. Man, doesn't this make you want to play Hearts of Iron? Yeah, it says damage on that thing, but it's in green, so surely it means damage negated. There we go. Makes me want to play some EU4. I don't know. I did fire up EU3 and EU3 Mayo. A difficult game to love today. Very difficult. The only thing the win lobby could lose to is Jake's reading. Yeah, I don't want to read anything in this game. It's not to say I hate reading. I like good reading in a game. Heck, 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 something or other is one of my all-time favorite games. And that game is nothing but reading. A little bit of puzzling, but mostly reading. Alright, 13. I don't think anybody chimed in with a number of OPs, and if they did, I missed it. Secret weapon the pirate stole is open to attack. Some kind of aircraft carrier. Alright. I'll have it down. Retreat is prohibited until target is eliminated. Ooh. Not that retreat ever seemed to be an option. Actually, is it? Yeah, I can abandon mission. Come on, game. Let's be consistent, shall we? Retreat is prohibited. 999 is so damn unique. I've yet to find a visual novel as engaging. Exactly. Oh. Almost got me there. Ooh, you might yet be getting me with those. Probably don't want those just flying around. Does he help? Oh, he does have a health bar over there. Okay, good. Where'd he go? And do I have a way to cancel out of my big attack? Oh, I guess he went underground. Underwater, rather. Aha! Been saving that one for you. Have a enjoy. I didn't think it was a submarine. Looked like I had too many, I don't know, topside things to go underwater, but I've only ever been in one submarine, and I don't want to go back in. It's a very claustrophobic tin can. Props to anybody who works on a submarine. These pirates have a surprisingly massive arsenal. For a place that seems to have a large military presence. Alright, module me up. What are we dealing with here? Mechanical pals to watch your back. Ooh, options. Sweet. And auto roll. Automatically dodge incoming projectiles while you're boosting. Nah, that sounds too babby for us. There's such a thing as submarine carriers. Scary stuff. Took down sub, great for business, not all celebration. Air Force jets been shot down. Damn sky pirates, but at least I'm not over water this time. Getting a little tired of the water motif. Game's blue enough. Auto rolling, I'm already a dodge master. Don't like what they're insinuating. It's kind of weird how you can roll right through direct impact. We live on the 2D plane here. Be interested if something actually disables your dodge. You know, forcing you to actually maneuver yourself better rather than just dodging through everything that comes your way. And there's almost no cooldown on that dodge. Look how frequently we can do it. You can set up auto clicker for this. Enemy presence critical. You mean that in a good or a bad way? Huh. And here I thought I was killing them pretty well. Actually, I really thought I was killing them pretty well. Just how much more killing do you want me to do? See, I thought the thing in the top left growing was a good sign. I still think it's a good sign. Oh, it was a good sign. I think it just got enemy critical right at the end there. Not to worry though. We haven't blown up yet. Let's drift a bit. Why don't you set up an auto clicker for it? Well, I already have my auto clicker on, but it's only for left mouse button. I actually keep my auto clicker on almost all times these days. Just very often find games where they want you to click rapidly, and I'm like, I am not clicking rapidly. I'm not exhausting myself or my mouse over this. But I'm not the world's biggest fan of press X to not die. Is this some kind of score thing? I think it is. I should probably bring back my micro missiles. Those seem pretty good for lots of killing. That's kind of cool. The combo meter doesn't go down so much when the enemies aren't nearby you, so you don't end up scunnered just by not having enemies to shoot. Neat. This is definitely a neat little game. Hard not to be smiling when playing it. Come on guys, you've almost got me. Buy some time for the lose lobby, will you? There's big wins to be had for them. I have no clue how long this game is. All too easy. I probably still have to survive for the time, though. I'm hoping there aren't too many of those enemies that, when they die, they explode into projectiles. Could do without that. It does remind me of one of my least favorite enemies from Beat Hazard, which is a game quite similar to this, which I adore. I've streamed it a couple times before, but the premise is it plays music and it sends a lot of shoot 'em up enemies at you to the beat. So if you got really fast, punchy music, it's going to be fast, punchy, oh Christ, fast, punchy enemies. 10 more seconds and we're good, so let's just not smudge the finish here. I am on a challenge after all. 1-0, done. The problem, perhaps, with Beat Hazard is that the game is real eye cancer if you can't handle it. I can, and I enjoy it a lot for it, but some people I think were feeling sick just watching it. How long to beat says 5.5 hours on average, and I've got 6. And I'm the gaming god? Well, damn. Wait, I don't think I used my mechanical pals yet. I want those operational. How could I forget them? Sending a squadron of our own to repel them, a squadron which includes my son. He's an excellent pilot. Who made this? Who are the developers and publishers behind this game, and what's their pedigree? Because I'm pretty impressed with this. I mean, I doubt it's a game I'm gonna fire up again and come back to, but it is something I will fondly remember. At this rate, I mean, we're not even an hour deep. Let's oh right, my options. Come to me, options. What do my options even do? I was hoping they would follow me R-type style. Thanks, Peter, for engaging ramming speed. I'm not seeing it. Do they? Ah, so they set up kind of an area of denial for me? Oh, see, I like that. Might try you against the boss then. Just set you up next to the boss and see if they keep shredding it. It's a new studio called Codewalkers developed it. Armor Games published it. Armor Games, as in Congregate Armor Games. Congregate, maybe Newgrounds is a better example. The very same. Coordinated jet strike, I like the sound of that. Anything new? Maybe. No, that's my auto roll. Auto roll sounds like it's for babies. Let's go and test out this option. Alright, how bad could it be? Wait, did I even deploy my my options there? I think they just exploded immediately. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, they do not last long. I have no idea if that did damage to him or not. It did! Yeah, it wasn't too bad damage either. Bye-bye Hex. Bye-bye Lex. God, that was easy. I just thought we need more characters. I mean, the only reason I'm not instant skipping this is that some people who can read really fast or want to pause can read this. I am incredibly not interested. I think the moment they introduced the talking cat, I was done with the story. At least Persona 3 had the good grace to not make their dog talk. At least I don't think they did. I haven't played Persona 3 in quite some time. Try to keep up. Okay, well, can I just leave you to do everything, or do I need to have more kills? Oh, I do need to have more kills. Which side am I, though? Hopefully the side with more. Yeah, probably. Probably the side with 3. Make that 4. Damn my kill securing friend. Wait, I have an idea. Nobody said I couldn't bring my options into play. They'll secure me some kills, surely. It's Banjo-Kazooie's Mr. Vile. Sadly, I don't know the Mr. Vile song. Mr. freaking Vile never makes her smile. Something something aisle. Alright, certifiable woman moment between these two, but we win. Yeah, we win flawlessly by 1. Yeah, I am drifting just for the fun of it. Right, what do we get? The Ace module. I souped up your jet to be as agile as possible by taking off all the armor plating. Doesn't cost any payload to do this. Am I meant to do this one? Hold on. What's the other place? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and this is 19. Okay, let's go. Ooh, boy. Right, let's test this. Do I just die in one shot? Come on, hit me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that. Loadout, please. Like I said, one of the things I enjoy about this game is the arcadey health approach. Generally, I do not like one-hit kills in games. Don't like bottomless pits, just don't like anything that wipes you out in just one hit. I don't like the pressure. Don't like the pressure of just one mistake and it's all ogre. So I'm not gonna just let that happen on my run. Kinda like having only a single fire in the Long Dark. Let's say that, but I'm right down to one-hit KO in Ville now. I'm not convinced those options are doing much for me. They're not very accurate. I think they'd be better off just to set up next to a boss. Anybody else feel that way about the whole one-hit kill things in games? Certainly with bottomless pits. Even in the original Mario, you can get your mushroom. Good old Mario. Alright, let's try this out then. You gonna help me out in any meaningful way? Well, actually, yes. Hot damn. That's pretty good. Something out there. A wee squadron, I think. Ah! Finally, a proper defeat. Well, it had to happen eventually. I wouldn't want the win lobby getting all soft on me now. I mean, I've got your back because you've got my back every day of the week. But part of having your back is making sure that you don't get all soft and pudgy. I'm gonna get some lunch, says Rainy. I suggest you do the same, Jake. Wouldn't want you to go hungry for a measly stream. Well, joke's on you. I had my homemade muesli for breakfast. I won't be hungry for hours. My muesli's the stuff of champions. Got jumbo sultanas, oats, linseed, dried cherries, Greek yogurt and honey. Although I'll be honest, the Greek yogurt was really terrible. The only stuff I could find here was what's the weird shop called? Not Penny, but something else. Actually, maybe it was Penny. It actually said budget Greek yogurt on it. I thought, I don't want the budget stuff, but I couldn't find anything else. Anyway, as fascinated as you are, I'm sure, about my muesli situation, I got a game to play and a challenge to win. That's the ultimate joke. It was actually Turkish. IFT was talking about some amazing Turkish delight he had, and I am jealous. I hadn't had Turkish delight, let alone good Turkish delight, for a long time. Easy now, let's not be dying. Got an easy game for my easy life here. There we go, that's what I wanted my... Oh Christ, that was too close. That's what I wanted my options for. Just peppering away at the boss minion thing. Come on, just the small fries left. There we go, go. I used to get really confused about what people meant by Greek yogurt, and then I had that soupy stuff the rest of the world calls yogurt. I like both, but sometimes Greek yogurt's just a bit too thick and sometimes tastes really bad. That's why I like to mix some honey in with it, because the honey usually liquidates it a bit more. Right, come on, come on. Actually, maybe I don't need to drive over to these at all. Maybe I can just... No? Okay, I thought I could just select it from there and be on my merry way, but perhaps not. Greek yogurt with peanut butter and honey. Feels almost solid. Keeps you with full energy for a day. I hadn't considered that, Isaac the space engineer. But I will now consider it. I don't need peanut butter, but I'll go and pick some up and try it on your advice. Now let's go. Sky pirates are desperate, beating us. They started bombing the towns. That sounds like not my problem. Unless my home is there. Destroy them before they drop their bombs, or if you can't take them out in time, shoot the bombs. I'm sure this city will survive. I'm sure all the falling aerial debris will do far less damage than all these bombs. Actually, would it? I don't know. I mean, the bombs are designed for destruction, but surely there's inherent destruction from dropping planes on the city. Don't know, never had a plane fall on me, so I wouldn't know. I think you get a little bit of grace timing on your dodge when you hit a projectile. It tends to be when it just lags out a wee touch. And that's probably what gives the nice green thing there. So it's like you would have taken damage if you weren't so good. Alright. Come on, bomb. Where's the ASB deploy? Oh wait, something on the ground is shooting me? This is meant to be my, the place that I'm saving. Maybe they can't tell friend from foe. Alright, in that case, huzzah. Whee! I was expecting there to be a wave 2 with 2 bombers. It says we get a third wave with none. No, there was one. I just shot it down. Right. Precise shooting module. Amps up the explosive radius of your unguided missiles. But I don't use unguided missiles, so no. I do quite like drifting with this thing. I'm sure the staff on board don't enjoy it. That's their problem. Sunday already, isn't it? I don't think I want to go a few days without any state of decay. I'm just getting into it. Right, a few more jobs like that. We might be almost halfway through repaying your... Why am I in debt? Maybe I would have noticed that if I'd read all the nonsense. Sky Pirates, Capable, Dark Age, Intelligence, Weeping... Robots, Sensors, Swift Reply. Pierce is taking all the credit for the work that we're doing. I mean, like this cast couldn't get any more unlikable. And I still don't know what my job is. Oh, it's more score? Score takes too long. Oh, what's those cute little billboards? Are we in not future Japan? Actually, looking at it, isn't the score requirement unreasonably high? It wants me to get 2,200,000? Anyway, a few more digits than I feel like I'm going to be getting from these kills. Especially in this time. Maybe there are bosses that are worth a lot more than these scrubs. Down you go. You did what they paid you for and more. No one's paying attention to the air show anymore. Where's this money you keep talking about? If this game had an economy, which I had to use to get these upgrades, I might be a little bit more invested. If you finish in an hour or two, you can switch the game to State of Decay. I haven't set it up. I need to mod in the characters that I've been sent. Whoa, now. Harsh language on a Switch game? we go, now we get arcade. I was a bit miffed that arcade mode wasn't unlocked by default. I was going to use that to test. Replaces your roll with a forward dash. Why roll around danger when you can accelerate straight towards it? Oh, that's a dash module I was told to enable. Right, well, fortunately I'm not one to rise to propagation, so I will ignore that heartily. That said, if I... 23... No, I've missed 22. I need to do every OP. If I do finish this up pretty hastily, I could actually mod in Stage Decay and have it ready to go for sooner rather than later. Save me the embarrassment of actually using my days off. I want to go down to the beach though. What's it like outside? Looks a bit overcast actually. Don't go after the big robots, great weapons, invaders. Never pay attention to assurances. Wait, is that it? That was our whole mission? Just talking? The beach will always be there. Yeah, you can say that. You're an Aussie. You got better beaches than I could ever dream of here. They aren't sand beaches here. Or, well, I think there are sand bits, but not where I am. It's pretty much just coastline here, no sand. Which in a way is nice, because who likes getting sand in their everything? I just want to laze on the beach in the sun. And actually slightly out of the sun. Who was Steve? Didn't I kill him on the submarine thing? Whoa, what was that? Oh, I'm being shot from above. That's not very nice. Can I run away from it? No, but I can dodge it somehow. This seems frightfully unfair, but okay. So I gotta score attack whilst all this is going on. Oh, I see. If you go fast enough, it can't lock onto you for them. But once it's locked on, yeah, good luck. Is this another air show? Crikey. Alright, we got the score now, we just need to survive for half a minute. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah! Close, but not close enough. Sounds like you should come to Australia for the beach. I don't think I want to go to Australia. That is a long way to go when I could go to Japan instead. I could do both, I suppose. How much is a flight from Aussie to Japan? I think Pierce does want to hurt us. Oh, that was a good line. What's with the enemy Wi-Fi thing? There's a bar in the top right that I don't quite follow. Starting to wonder if there's a way to turn off that black and white flashing. It's beginning to drill into my eyes a bit. Oh. Perhaps too much. Actually, I'm curious about that now. Accessibility? Oh, there we go. Strobe effects. Let's not have that, thank you. Thought we'd largely gotten away from the old days of Mega Man 2, and it's... Okay, well it's not strobing, it's just lots of white, which I probably like even less. I do keep my monitor brightness at 2% for good reason. I don't like spending my whole day just staring at light. The laser eye surgery was not without its cost, and not just financially. I can't handle bright lights so well anymore. But that's a trade I would make 100 times over to actually be able to see without glasses. God, do I hate wearing glasses. Away from Mega Man 2, I play that through at least once a year, yeah, and I'm sure you know what the screen looks like when you defeat the giant dragon. I do thoroughly enjoy Mega Man 2, don't get me wrong about that. Oh wow, I think I went down at the same points I did last time. It's okay, just giving the lose lobby false hope, and it is very false hope. Biggest fan of having to juggle this unavoidable sky attack whilst everything else is going on. Could this be the difficulty curve? Nah. Just a wee bit of a sticking point, I'll be... Oh, crikey. Just a wee bit of a sticking point, it's like Layton Puzzle 170. Once we're through it, we're back on Easy Street. Close. Jesus. Surely if a challenge is too easy, you could do the opposite of throwing in the towel and just vote win now. The weekend is still young, just vote it in and go for the beach. Tempting, but it doesn't look like a beach day outside right now, to be honest. Looks a bit overcast. feels more like a get your errands done kind of day. And even if this takes the full 6 hours, still plenty of my Sunday left after that. Not to mention, this is a pretty fun game. I mean, I'm obviously having difficulty with this one mission. But aside from that, it's a lovely, stress-free, and vaguely enjoyable game to play. I don't know about my options. I think I like them more than all the other abilities that I've had so far, but look at that, they don't last very long, they don't seem to do much damage, enemies are pretty good at avoiding them. Alright, that attack throws me because I don't really see it coming. There we go, got it done and done flawless in the end. Clearly just working on my perfection, my full combo if you will. Royalist Super Tank. Ooh. Giant robots, a problem, government weapon, blah blah blah. Defeat Big Boss. Mercenary Ashley Lagoon, stand down. What kind of name is Ashlyn? I mean, Lynn is a name, Ash and Ashley's a name. Actually, is Lynn much of a name? I knew one person by the name of Lynn. Whoa, what hit me? Oh, I see now, I see now. Those black beams that I flew through were black beams of death. Like so, whoa, okay. It's okay, just understanding the boss's attack so that I'm poised and ready to utterly decimate him. Yeah, respectable damage coming out of these things. Easy does it now. Yeah, that should be it. God, that was a bit much to keep your eyes on at one time. It's like, where's he? Where am I shooting? Where are his lasers? Where's my everything else? I feel like we're doing a bit too much damage to this city. Is this game related to Luftrausers in any way? The gameplay looks very similar, just with story mode instead of being a pure arcade game. Well, people were saying this is a new developer. Is the game going to pause if I tab out? Nope. In that case, let me check out the store page. Code Walkers. Code Walkers have only made this game, and it's pretty good. Armor Games, on the other hand, have published a load of stuff that I've never heard of. Deep Sleep Trilogy. Let's not go there. Adventure. Pinstripe. What is this? Oh, they did Gemcraft Chasing Shadows. Now there's a game. A game I've never streamed, I think, because I'm really, really bad at it. I've just never had a good eye for tower defense gaming. I think, yeah, if I tab out during a not cutscene, the game auto-pauses. I didn't see an option for changing that. I did test it out when I was setting up. Okay, missions, come on. Gotta beat them all. Also, loadout. Dash module. No, we know about the dash module. We don't like the dash module. Ballistic proximity charge. Explosive payload. Infrared distance sensor. Only goes off when it'll do the most damage. You know, I'm pretty happy with my fire and forgets. Remember, I'm here to win. There's nothing else. No matter what happens from the start to the end of the weekly one-shot, the only thing that matters is victory or failure. That is my promise to you, the betting plebeians. Okay, let's do it in order. 25, 6, 7. You have no chance of beating that floating monstrosity unless we can choose our battleground. Okay. Should be easy enough. 3 gun platforms. Where are they at? I'm guessing it's the thing that's red. Aha, yes. Come on then. Come and have a go. I do appreciate that the enemies also appear to take damage when they collide with me. It is a great bother to me in games where enemies can just hit into you and take no damage whilst you take ultra damage. Mega Man and Signalis come to mind. Oh, Signalis, Jesus. I still have no idea how that game was so beloved. Not just because I really didn't like the game, but I think it had a lot of features that would generally make it not received well. Clearly I was in the wrong, or at least in the minority. The vast minority on that one. It is pretty damn annoying in Mega Man though when your enemy just jumps into you. For a lot of enemies that does more damage than their actual attack. And that includes the Robot Masters themselves. Fall! Signalis had a lot of Resident Evil. It had a lot of references to Silent Hill, as much as they could possibly squeeze in. Crank up your muzzle velocity. Muzzle. I do like the sound of that, but I can't handle it unless I dodge something. You know what? I don't like the emergency stall mod. I like to fly low. Although I'm going to immediately test it out. Flying too high, we go away anyway, but I doubt the sky can do much damage to me. Flying too low. Oh. Huh. Well, I better fly gingerly then. What if I very lightly land? I mean, Okay, no, do not touch the ground. Cool. Well, that's this game's version of a bottomless pit. What am I fighting here? bombers. They dropped a bomb into the sky? There we go. Oh boy, I immediately forgot that I had my beloved Floor is Lava mod on, or off rather. Can't take it for granted that it's going to keep me safe. Get out of here. Probably a good thing that they put this in some kind of fantasy land. If this was, say, some kind of quasi-historic defense against the London Blitz, I might have a hard time choosing sides. There we go, right against the right enemy in the right position. These options, which I guess aren't really options. I think options are meant to stick to you. But that doesn't matter. They really destroy the right thing in the right place. Bombing on final wave. A lot of bombing on the final wave. Wonderful. Wait, bomb was dropped? Where? Oh well. Bye-bye, city. Damn, it was a long way to go just to fail. But you know, it wasn't my failure, it was just the city. Okay. Thankfully our afterburners can really take us away from the danger zone on Floor is Lava situation. Ah, Floor is Lava. That was that game, right? There was one level that pretty much cost me the weekly one-shot. Oh boy, which bomber's dropping bombs now? Down with that. When do the bombers ever run out of payload? Get out of here. Did this city have to have pavement? Yeah, it didn't really land on any buildings, did it? Just fairly harmlessly took out the road. Doesn't seem like that much of my problem. I knew it was good, I didn't know it was that good. Alright, if it is just you, then consider us dealt with, but no, it's another bomber. Not two at a time this time. No, it is two at a time, of course. But focus down one, and the other should be jump change. That was close. This continues to be close. Okay, that should be that. Oh, the missions are getting tougher. Give the game that. It's just got a long way to go if it wants to beat me. No, we're still good with this. In the time it took for us to destroy the tank, a group of scrap art mercenaries got on the target. Okay, well, down they go then. Ooh. Better taking one hit than dying. Probably. I don't actually know how that turn happened. But I wasn't keeping a good eye on my mouse cursor, so I probably took it down and around there rather than up and round. Somewhat thankfully, there doesn't appear to be any motivation to keep my finger off of the trigger, which is good because everything's going on everywhere. It's fine though, it just means I can shoot in any direction. The timing on the guys that just warp speed through you, I do not have that down, far from it. Phew. Is your pilot in some sort of rubber oil sack to withstand all the G-forces? Now don't you see, we're riding around in some kind of experimental technology thing. We don't worry about such things. 28, boss, bring it on. I think I saw you in Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, let's take out Luna Pandora. Kinda looks like you don't get past the red and white stripey bits. But I am doing damage, right? Looks like damage. Ooh, can I just fly inside you and deal damage? Maybe. Doesn't like it though. It's okay, don't worry. We rolled away the damage of direct impact with this thing. From that. Okay, now it's feeling a bit more like Toho. Again with the contracts, and yet the contracts don't seem to be paying. Right, what do we get out of that? Armor Shredder. Unguided rocket shreds enemy armor. The more it hits, the harder it crits. Do we really face so many enemies that that's a concern? I guess I could give it a go. I don't think I line up my shots particularly well. 29, I think we just did 28, so you're good to go, right? Yeah. Keep low enemy press. Oh, I'm bad at this, and of course I just went and got rid of my guided attacks, so that's bad. Enemy presence is definitely going to be too high. We got some kind of orbital laser enemies. Those are like flying pipe beams. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Too many of them, and I'm not killing any of them. Ah. Yeah, I need to have something to take them out unguided, or guided rather. I'm not sure which I prefer less, these or the score attack missions. I said I'm getting my keister kicked in here. So it feels like you gotta keep flying back and forth across the whole battlefield to even engage your enemies. Can you barrel roll the ground damage? I'd almost think that question would come in from the lose lobby, trying to get me to burn time on experiments. I wonder what what the red indicator means on enemies. See, it's red flashing. Are they all red flashing? They are. There we go. Sometimes I feel like I use my options just as a kind of a mine. Throw them out the backside and get rid of the enemies from my 6. No, not critical enemies. Come on, I'm right at the end. Whew. Yeah, those are probably my least favorite missions. Now, what was that, 29? In that case, 30. I wonder if any of these are optional missions. OP for optional. what a difference it is when I don't have to care about enemy presence and just kill and keep moving. I think what feels so good is the movement here. You don't get that awkward feeling that you get in some shmups or bullet hells where you just want to be able to move faster or with more finesse. Here I feel like you have absolute control over how you move and where and to what degree. Kinda chaotic though. Well, my mum would hate this game, I know that much. There, easy peasy. This is what they wanted JSF? Jet Set Fadio? Joint Strike Fighter EU project. I've never heard of it. Yeah, Loadout seems to be fine. Let's keep on moving. Group of mercenaries caught up with us. Scouting party wiped them out. It's always a fake out when it's just a scouting party. What are we really dealing with here, game? God, I love this options ability. Better than, well, all the other charge attacks that I've seen so far. Even the drop a giant bomb, which you'd think would be right up my alley. I just like big, heavy, uncomplicated attack styles. Heavy weapons in State of Decay. Punching with Balrog in Street Fighter. Hey, there was a new Street Fighter, right? Is Balrog still in it? It looks like they have somebody on the front cover that isn't Ryu for a change, unless Ryu's have one hell of a makeover. Still there. Whoa, you even hit me. I think they survived that collision. Ken is a... that can't be Ken. It looks nothing like Ken. Then again, he kind of has that pompous demeanor like Ken. I don't know, I haven't really played any Street Fighter aside from Street Fighter 2. And all the various versions of Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Master something. My middle brother was hugely into Street Fighter and Street Fighter-esque fighting games like Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh yeah, to be fair, I did play Marvel vs. Capcom. Sucked at it though. Meaning Servbot, Dan Hibiki, and I think Tron Bomb. No, it was Bo something or other. Little Red Riding Hood, basically. I like the fact that she kept guns in her picnic basket. going less than well for me. Alright, are we done? Almost. Oh boy, really almost. Damn those kamikaze fighter formations. Did that to myself 100%. Such a close shave. You'd think Layton was piloting. With an ending like that, spoilers, you'd be right. I miss Layton. I miss all of our lost compatriots. Mechanically, they were all the most expendable. Layton and Bellcat were nosy, so they kept annoying the other party members. Law and geek trivia are both useless skills. Do you really think Layton had geek trivia? I mean, he's a puzzle nerd for sure, but I don't know, I doubt he knows who plays Boba Fett and what the best season of Star Trek is. Probably that was the closest thing for being a puzzle nerd that State of Decay could offer us. But as we know, there is no your business or my business, there is only business. I gotta say, the game has really ramped up the difficulty since I was talking about how easy it is. Really glad I don't have the what was it, the one-hit kill mod and the no more dodge mod. Not that it mattered there. I forget what Von Doodles actually did for the team. I might have to go back and check his stats, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have a skill. And I forget what his hero bonus was. Wasn't he the one that just gave us extra stamina? And stamina's been keeping us alive a lot of ways. Poor Layton going to the big slider puzzle in the sky. Hey, I did end up solving the UFO slider puzzle. Wow! Spare me, game. Boy, this is not going well, this one. Surely number 170 is still standing. Well, you know, someone else could step up and give it a go. Would not be opposed to it. I couldn't even beat that following the super hint for it. But lest we forget, I absolutely hate slider puzzles. Like, if I was in puzzle high school together with it, I'd be kicking them over and stealing their lunch money. Consequences be damned. Okay, this is going a good bit better so far. Let's not ruin that with a face planting on the ground, shall we? But let's absolutely get rid of these things. They deny me too much movement. That's another one of them, isn't it? Contextually, I don't know what we're doing in the game. Now that is because I've just been ignoring all of the briefings, but I don't want to listen to the writing. It's really... I don't like it. Doesn't feel very meaningful. It just feels like people are being funny and quippy for the hell of it. Alright, one more, and we're good to go. I see about focusing the tank last. It never feels like the tank does much to me. But I certainly want those precision guys out of the picture. Actually, maybe the tanks are what are sending those warning things at me. Get off of me! Why does it insist I'm in danger? I feel fine. Okay, just you to go and we're done. What a mission, that was... Sheesh. I'll limber up after that. You're a pilot, you're in a plane. Is there really any other reason you need? Evidently not. I mean, I couldn't tell you the major plot point of UN Squadron. Yeah, are we gonna have a follow-up about the intel on that light scouting mission? Walking armory. Like the sound of you. This is it, one last frenzy dogfight. We can go back to being regular mercs. The final fight. It will not be the final fight, not when I have so many things left to unlock. And we're only 2 hours deep on this weekly one-shot. Well, this is just nice and seems relatively uncomplicated. I wonder if I could get my little thing right inside you here. Yeah! Oh, hello, replacement. For walking armory, it doesn't seem to have a lot of attacks. so they don't seem to take too much damage. Yeah. Can't see it, I'm just gonna have to trust these attacks are hitting. It'd be nice if I could zoom the game out a touch more, but I say that about most games. Oops. Good lord, this is taking some concentration. More so now that I think about how I have to not hit the ground. You'd be surprised how much I'm having to think about that. It's a lot. There we go. Steady now options, it's already dead. Yeah, I did want to play the floor as lava, and it also freed up an augment for our ship. Great work. We did it. We can now retire. Can we just chuck the cat out? God, I hate this cat. Right. For one, new module. Replace that puny minigun with a gravitonic accelerator full of tungsten rods. Shorter range, but packs a wallop. I don't know if I like that. But I'll give it a go. Was there another new thing? It doesn't appear so. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way through our upgrades. But that means 2/3 of the way through the game. 32 to 33. Survive until the hack. Oh, we haven't hacked in ages. My old comrades would have me shot for showing you this place. They've been trying to shoot you from the start. Everyone's got a past, Ash. Just let it go. Is that really stronger, or is there just more of them? Wait, what? Am I not allowed to kill anyone? I want to kill people. well, this is not looking good, but... Oh, this isn't even where I'm to be going. Nor is this, I've flown right past it. Jings, this must be hard as hell to do without a dodge. Am I underwater? No, I'm surely in the sky, just... The momentum's feeling particularly strange here. Oh, I think the last hack is on the... Oh, I get it. I meant to hack the planes themselves. That's why it feels like everything's moving. Ah. Well, never mind this. Space. And don't tempt me, skip button in the top right. I'm sure someone cares about this. Nothing new here. Repel Steve's goons. How hard could it be? I'm not sure I like the lack of range though. A lot of what I do is shoot enemies off screen. That said though, if you can pack punches like that, I might be open to the parlay as well. Probably very dire for the destroy enemy presence missions though. This untouched world was colonized by refugees from a dying planet. Was it Earth? Okay. Wonder if I can do the secret strategy of just doing this. It's kind of like a rapid-fire shotgun just going around the outside here. Colonists, shepherding resources, resolving disputes. Not sure I could listen to a machine tell me to do all that. It's a good thing you're not on the clock. This strategy is viable, says Forecast. The timer does not feel threatening unless this game is much longer than it feels. I got 4 hours to bum around with. Well, it is a 6-hour challenge, right? Yeah. Well, I bet this is a lot more effective at taking out the fighters. It would be if I was faster. Pretty hard to tell where the ocean floor is. It's all just purple on purple. Yeah, I don't think I've sold them shotgun. I like to be able to shoot people who are largely off screen. I can't even get up, catch up with the fighter formations. Well, I know who can. Option. Orbital railgun, the final retort. Hey, is that the railgun that's been shooting me down? It's easy enough to dodge, but it's definitely annoying. Final retort, though. A name like that puts me in mind of MS Paint Adventures. One of the sleuths is his weapons and attacks are variants of meaningful discourse. Power cores, weapon technology, massive soldiers, aid resistance. Oh Christ, the cat's on the comm as well. Mega Man Legends had better story delivery than this. And it was dire. I forget, did I even like Mega Man Legends? I was glad to have played it, but I'm trying to remember if it was enjoyable to play. Not much is coming to mind about it. It was a very charming game, I remember that much. Well, you see, T-Blade, the timeouts are the warning. Plenty of people don't even get that. Well, this is a real change in difficulty from that last level. Maybe the previous level was optional? Nah, surely not. It was the opener for this. Looming war, deactivating robots. Oh, jeez, come on. I just want to shoot things. Okay, were there any great revelations there? I think the revelation there was that Sky Pirates are actually not so bad after all. I don't know. And I certainly don't care. Okay. Glad that's over. Now let's get to work. This Overworld also reminds me a bit of Seek and Destroy, a really, really terrible PS2 tank game. But I'm just getting similar vibes from the Overworld, especially the way we drive around it. Oh right, no, I am not the world's biggest fan of this. Off you go. Just bring back that. I'm assuming the supercharged gunpowder is messing with my momentum. That's my best guess. Yeah, look at that, it's shooting me backwards. Aha. Well, that hasn't proven to be much of a problem so far. In fact, it's kind of useful when I'm shooting something that's behind me. I can maintain myself some speed whilst still blowing them up. I didn't pay attention to the mission. It is a hacking mission? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's go. Ta-da! Yeah, so far hack missions have certainly been the easiest. Not that hard to stay relatively in place. See? Easy. One of these days I'm going to remember I can use my options to help. Now where's my final hack target? They pulled the entire Air Force back to the capital. Aegis can melt down the jets into something more useful. I don't know, is Aegis really doing anything bad? Help me, I don't know how we survived any of that. Perhaps we shall not. Oh, did I take out the sub? I hope I did. This ain't going so hot. No, it's back. And down I go. Kamikaze was not the solution. Trying to get a feel for bouncing around next to things so I could just deploy and hover around. Didn't work out. That's a bit better, but I lost one of them. Thinking about it, the combo of the shots that push you back and not having the anti-floor as lava probably hurts more than I consider. I assume I'm just meant to be killing the ship. I'm guessing all the planes and such are just going to... I didn't even keep track of my plane there. I assume everything else is just going to endlessly respawn. Oh, wow. Ah, but he'll go down in a surface later. Surely. Case in point. About I take out some of these annoying ones that are shooting me from off screen. I'm the only one allowed to shoot people from off screen here. Yeah, I thought I was dead too. Borderline certain of it. I have such grave difficulty telling where the water line is on these purple water levels. This is rough. It's important to skirt the edge, yeah, but using the momentum shifting better bullets I have, it's not coming easy. I do appreciate the game got harder though. Those first 20 missions or so were very, very easy. That said though, if I was using the one-hit kill plugin plus the no dodge, ooh yeah, no thank you. Sounds like a great way to rob the fun out of this game. Said I took early damage here so quickly, I'm pretty much on one-hit kill. This reminds me a lot of High Fleet. It doesn't feel at all like High Fleet. High Fleet had way too many things trying to make me more immersed in the game, which I very much did not appreciate. All that rain and crap on your screen and all the interactions which were just a pain to engage with. It's like you don't use a button for this. You go into the game and you pull a lever or something. Yeah, not for me. That's just frustration. Not to mention the weird bagpipes-like music between the missions. Oh yeah. Boy, High Fleet was unpleasant to play. I'm sure it's great for a certain kind of person, but I'm not that person. Jesus. These missions are getting really hard. So much to keep an eye on everywhere. You be gone. I started to regret not waking up early to get my lose gamble in, says Baron. Sounds like a Baron thing to say. The man's a monster. Makes everybody cry. And look at that, I'm not even halfway through the mission apparently. It's scary stuff. Come on. Why is this mission so much harder than everything else? Maybe I could try focusing down the aircraft for a little while, but I think they're just going to infinitely respawn. Feels like that kind of mission. Or maybe they only bring in new aircraft every time you take out a ship, making it rather foolish for me to focus down the ships. No, definitely not. They are definitely just getting more reinforcements in. And huzzah. Hopefully I'll take it out. Yeah, maybe what I should do is instead of firing on those ships, I just deploy my options on them and then beat a hasty retreat. Because otherwise I find myself dancing the dance of death. Another approach is just to go for them and unload the missiles. These also seem pretty good. Just anything other than dancing around firing at them. Yeah, I like that. It's going a lot better, but I don't know how many ships there are. Come on now. Whew, much better. Shadeta says, since I'd have bet was I here earlier, I may as well just dump some points to compensate. Why, would you have voted for lose? Yeah, the Overworld music seems nice and cheery and everything's so serene here. I thought we were all getting liquidated for the AI. Nuclear missiles, final retort, missiles, shooting it down, missile defense. Okay, so the needs of the many against the needs of the few. Wait, it's a points level? Why so high? That's a lot of points to get in 3 minutes. Game demanding this much attention, it's hard to say too much on stream, and even harder to read chat. Although I can appreciate someone's just getting the timeout. I don't know why though. I'm pretty sure you just got the timeout off stream as well. Oh well. Incurring the wrath of Thagnus is on you. I still think wildcard Thagnus from the run of Patrician when I see Thagnus' name. Okay, 40 seconds survival. Yeah. Well, so much for that. We got the points, couldn't we have just left? I thought it was Häagen-Dazs boot, not Häagen-Dazs bot. But what do I know? Not how to moderate during a game of Jet Lancer, that's for sure. And the thought of doing this without a dodge is a terrifying one. least of all because I'm dying. Yeah, these hard levels start piling up and the losses on the levels really start coming in. This could put the run in jeopardy. I like the sound of that, and I certainly hate ever losing to the times of people on how long to beat. Because those people are utter scrubs, complete casuals. I have no business performing worse than them. I said though, I'm nowhere near my score on this one this time. What changed? Comboing. Ooh, and my dying. How dare how long to beat people play without a timer to race against. Yeah, it is an unfair advantage. When you're the one trying to beat someone else's time, I think you have the advantage over someone that's just playing for speed normally. Probably just saying that because Bane Williams is pretty fast at the Mario Marathon. Not as fast as me though, I was betting, but Bane Williams too. Oh, he was something else. I wonder if DDR Jake 2 could beat him. And yes, that's my bitter retort at Bane Williams being better than me at 2 out of 4 Mario games. Was it 2 out of 4? Yeah, I think I beat him narrowly on Mario 1 and Mario 2. I defeat everybody. I think I'm the only one with a sub 1 hour on that. And he curb stomped me on Mario 3 and lost levels. Jeez, speaking of getting curb stomped. It's having its filthy way with me. This is now suddenly feeling a whole lot more like Beat Hazard. Just realized something, you can buffer your super weapon if you hold E even whilst they are not ready to deploy. Then you can have them ready to deploy immediately. Splendid. Like that. Less splendid. And I'm nowhere near the required score, let alone staying alive here. Only a minute to go, I'm only halfway through the score. Come on now. Half a minute to get about a quarter of the score needed. I feel bad for the earlier comments. Something Switch games allergic to difficulty. And here I am getting my keister walloped. Obviously says more about your performance than the game. Nah, nonsense. This is just one of those sleeper difficulty games where you think it's easy. But that's it, just lulling you into a false sense of security. I don't know how I'm doing so much better on the score this time though. Clearly it's my options. They're doing all the heavy lifting. Got an achievement in the middle of this dogfighting, weaponized exhaust. I don't know what that's all about, but I think I used my turbo or something. Get out of a hairy situation. Jesus, though, this battle is something else. I feel like a precious little agency over whether or not I get hit in any engagement. Especially from those big orbital strike things, they are tricky. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Those are the roughest ones to deal with. I might actually just completely focus on those guys. Just nothing else. I'll grab the kills along the way. Or the points, rather. It's all about the points. For some reason. Yeah. There we go. I think these orbital strikey things are coming in faster than I can move around to get to them. See, one's just appeared on the right now. Boom. And there's another. Another. Oh no, another two. Another one back where I came from on the left. Yeah. What a difficulty surge. Between this and the last few maps. Maybe that's the point. Clearly entering the end game. The game's trying to do everything it can to take me down. It's in lose lobby as well. They wanted that payoff. Can't blame the lose lobby, it is their base instinct going towards the high points there. They're not capable of comprehending the bigger picture. No matter the difficulty I'm having here, all the rest of how long to beat and to deal with this as well. And misery shared is misery halved. Right, none of you please, and certainly none of you. Any more of them? How about some more points? That's what I'm lacking right now. Yeah, like that. Feels like the one time I'm going to survive this, I'm not going to get the points to win. Well, I'm halfway through the time and halfway through the points, so I can't complain too bitterly. Although don't test me on that. Game, I can't get the points if you don't throw the enemies at me. Reckless abandon, please. Alright, that's pretty much point secured. Now just survive for 17 seconds, please. Let's not drink the soup either. Alright, that should be good, even if I get hit. Which I, of course, won't. Too good for that. Too good. Whew. Achievement unlocked. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. WTF. Black Knight. Before you go up there, telemetry, small and fast. Something, jet, minimal life signs. I'll just shoot it, good. Deactivate, destroying, autopilot. Alright, here we go. Defeat the boss. Alright, I mean, how hard could it be? Just kill the thing. I don't need to survive, I just need to kill. This does feel kind of ending-like though, doesn't it? Big fight in space. That's how these end, right? That's how Kill la Kill ended. I'm sure that's not a spoiler, we've all seen it by now. Whoa, now what the heck is your game? I can't really see what's going on here very well, so I'm just going to trust my options to fight for me. Yikes. Is this trust going to be well placed? I've got a sneaking suspicion this thing's got a phase 2. It's dying too quickly. Feels like I'm talking about myself here. I hope I got a phase 2 in me. A for awesome. We did it. Really? That was it? Powerful electromagnetic send every rocket you evade back at your enemies. You don't have any dental films, right? Pretty sure those aren't made of metal these days. Some kind of synthetic enamel. I might get rid of my supercharged gunpowder for that. Because I evade quite a few rockets. Now, what have we here? The final return. What, really? We're not even halfway through our timer. Okay, now you are ultimate anime end boss. What was that whole 0% chance of survival when I engaged that last boss though? I don't even need to think killing it. Whoa. Options, you're my only option. Fight it, because I need to focus on living. Here we go, go. Not a problem, I can dodge for days. Cool, it goes down. Oh no, it comes back. Right, where are you? Oh, I reckon that was the nuclear strike we did. Right above the population center. I think we are the baddies. And if I die here, we get to launch another... Oh, cripes. Have mercy, game. Oh, I hope we don't have to see the cutscene every time. But I bet we do. Oh, we don't? Oh, that's a lovely change of pace. That's where I find that this game is more of a rhythm game than I thought. Save me options. Come on, it was practically dead. Done in by the most basic of missiles as well. You know, normally I say who submitted these challenges, but when a game requires the full screen, like this one does, because it only does widescreen, then I don't usually have the space to put it in. But I've also managed to forget who submitted this. Ooh. Tried to dodge too early. Ah. Hang on, did I just deploy a single option there somehow? Love me options. They understand. It took me like 2 hours to defeat Armstrong in Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. But I don't know, we've had Steel Riposte against the ropes before. We can do it again. Yeah. Easy now, I don't want to just throw my health away. Timing. Nah. Oh boy, that's bad. Just let you get two very easy hits on me. There we go. Nothing fancy, just shoot it till it's dead. We actually did it. What's happening? They're rebuilding. Oh, it's the final retort. I don't think I'm in control here. This really is kill that kill. Well, that looks a lot like credits to me, and that seems a lot like time to me. Barely needed half the time that I was allowed here. Crushing the not the YouTube scrubs, but they probably are YouTube scrubs. The How Long to Beat scrubs. That's some really fun gameplay with some really tosh plot on it. Could have just ripped out the whole plot and just danced from mission to mission. Wish it was more difficult early on, actually. Like the first 20 missions were just a wash. And then the final ones were where the real meat and potatoes were. But that's probably to rope people in. Don't want to turn people away with high difficulty early on, do we? Can we get rid of this? Fantastic. Oh god, maybe the challenge is actually to do New Game Plus. No, certainly not. Okay, I got 2 things to do. First one is to... well, actually, I think I've got 3 things to do. First thing I'm going to do is give out the points here. So it's a sadly low amount of points going towards the win lobby. Sorry I couldn't have enticed the failure lobby more, but you know how good I am with games, these things just happen. So this is glorious victory, points are out. 5 million points heading out, well let's have a look-see. You know, one of these days I'm going to hit the wrong button and the wrong lobby is going to end up with the points. But it hasn't happened in like 150 odd times. Has it been that many? God knows. In any case, here are our glorious winners. Everybody 200k or more. But thinking about it, that's a lot of points to put on the line for such meager winnings. I suppose the real winners go for every bit of cash they can. They're not going to be offset by things like low payout. They're going to grab every point they can. And you're going to need them for weekly one-shot 300, that's for sure. So well done Marvin, well done IFT, Matteo, Nix, Jingo, Ninjan, Cyrillus, survive here but not in State of Decay, Tandy, Stranded, and Anon Numbers. And only 2 people went the full on in for failure. I guess they were enticed by the points, but for that they just throw their cash away. Practically a donation. And we're going to have some donation real soon. But even though I won, I do have to spin the punishment wheel because I failed the previous loot for the one shot and I was so exhausted from 20-something hours of streaming that I did not spin the wheel. We're going to do it right now. I never have it set up in advance, but it only takes a moment. I just need to go for wheelofnames.com, slam in everything. I used to have a custom layout for this. I think I did some kind of cookie clearing and lost it. Oh, shame on me. Do we have the wheel? Is that the wheel? Kind of, but it's a little cut off. Can we do something about that? Do we have the power? Yeah, there we go. So we've got a long list of games that have been thrown in here. Games and the people that have put them in, like Arcana Gothic by Zanzibar and Black Moon from the Tsar. We shuffle a whole lot, and we spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on will be our next punishment game, alongside Fallout Tactics. It's not Tom Clancy's End War, it's not Needy Streamer or Leisure Suit Larry, and it's not quite Bug Bilar. And Darius wants me to play World of Warcraft. Logistically, I'm not entirely sure how to get my hands on that. Don't I need to pay a subscription just to play? No, surely there's a bottomless amount of free play stuff to get you hooked in. Well, that won't happen. World of Warcraft's one of the worst games I've ever played. I hated it. Just starts off with, hey, go and skin like 20 wolf pelts or something, and just you go something, you click on it. Ugh. Anyway, that'll be done. I don't know if it'll be good or bad compared to Fallout Tactics, but away you go, Wheel. We have one more thing though. Zingus, are you there and are you ready? Because, well, actually, Zingus, why don't you tell everybody what you've done? In fact, even better, are you free on voice chat? Because it'll sound all the more convincing if we can hear from your mouth what you did. What did you do? If you are free, I'll jump in. He says, hang on. Yeah, this is all being ad-libbed here. So. We'll see if he's ready. Pepper could join. Pepper the thief. Alright, hold on. This is completely being ad-libbed here, so we'll see if Zingus is ready. I would take text if you can't talk. Oh.
Hello.
Are you there, Zingus?
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we hear you.
Oh, hang on. The stream is well, okay. And now I'm here. Hi.
Excellent. So, Zingus, you appear to want to do something right now. What is it you want to do and why?
I want to give away. I want to give away my points because I have stolen from charity during the last weekly one shot, and the reason for that is because I was very greedy. I was about 150k points away from a dictator, so 1.4 million, and I could not contain my greed. So to make up for it, I will give away my 1.4 million points instead of redeeming a dictator.
Well, it was very good of you to step forward and admit your guilt, and it's not just about apologizing, it's about doing something to really show your repentance. And here, you're going to give away your points to all those who want to hold out a hat and take it, and this, in my eyes, just completely redeems you of the horrible guilt that you hold from stealing from charity, unlike some other people who I know are in chat right now with their filthy blood money in their hands. So I'm going to set up a prediction. On one hand, Zyngus will just throw in their points, and on the other hand, anybody who wants to just keep raking it in can do so. How does that sound?
It sounds great.
I don't know how great you really feel, but okay, cheers. I will set it up right now. So, there's going to be multi-predictions here. I hope Twitch doesn't have some kind of limit on how often we can do that. Oh, Jinx, what do we do? I think it's points charity. Zyngus gives back. Oh, okay. I'll just change it out very quickly. I'm Zyngus, the ex-thief. And the other is just I'm poor and want to receive. Right, be quick. These are going to be real rocket rounders. Only 30 seconds on them. Maybe make it a minute, because Zyngus needs to get their points in, don't they? So, obviously, unless you want to throw your points in for just being given away, you want to go and join on the I'm poor side and just take it all back. And let's see if I can quickly change this out. I did not have this prepared ahead of time, by the way. Zyngus reached out and said they wanted to do this, and I said we'd do it whenever they're available. Wasn't sure if they'd be around right now. So, Zyngus the ex-thief. But someone else is joining Zyngus, probably backing that side as if to say, we got your back, Zyngus. I also spelt his name wrong. I'm sure he won't take offense to that. Of course, people immediately join the Zyngus lobby, take my points. Oh, even Marvin is giving away. Don't worry, we'll keep our eye on who exactly is taking part in this. You know, if Pepper actually also just gives their points away, then maybe we won't have blood on their hands. And we're going to keep doing this until Zyngus is drained of points. They said something like 1.4 million. That's a good few numbers of these. Right. The outcome will always be I'm poor and will receive. Although if some mod abuses this power, then, well, the greed just clearly won't be ending. Can we bring this up? I just want to give this a quick check. This never is large enough when I pop it out. Look at all these people. They hold out as many points as they can to take back as much as they can. You know, the more people that jump in to take this, the fewer you each get. But there we go. Zyngus put in the points like they said they would, and Legendary Marvin's backing them, and they've got some pity support. How do you even put in 6 points, Nyx? Guess he lost out on everything he had. So there's one round of it, and we're going to have a whole load of rounds of this, because there's no good reason that we shouldn't. Zyngus is putting in all their points, so we do it again. Zyngus gives back. Maybe I can actually spell Zyngus right this time. D-S-I-N-G-I-S. D-S-I-N-G-I-A, probably. Alright, there we go. Once again, Zyngus is giving back to charity one more time. Actually, quite a lot more times, so come in and grab your points. Hey, actually, we can see it live. I didn't know you could do this. Look at it update live. Wow. On top of that, we can see who's holding out their hats. Oh, wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna keep this open from now on when I do my weekly one-shots. I didn't realize we could see who's doing this. There we go. Pepperan is giving up the blood money. Only some of it, though. Hey Pepper, just how many points did you steal from charity during the previous weekly one-shot? I thought about going in again, but with all these poor people, I will not. They don't seem very poor, do they? No poor person has 250,000 to throw. Lizard! Wow. Lizard also stole from charity, but they stole just a little below my cutoff for barefaced greed. Still though, oh man. I just got here. Why is charity happening? It's not really charity. It's Zyngus giving back all the stolen points, and there were a lot of stolen points. So each time it's always going to the poor. I think some people are going in on the Zyngus side because they think I'm going to turn this around and pay it out on their side. But I am not. That is definitely not what I'm doing. Right, Zyngus, it's third time out of however many it takes. I'm going to shorten this down to 30 seconds because I'm not made of time. I may have won myself 3 hours from beating this ahead of time. What the heck is that sad looking anime face? No, I'm Zyngus the ex-thief, you just wouldn't get it, says Kaiser. Look at all these poor, poor people. Baron considers himself poor, probably because of all the points he keeps losing. I can't even participate in charity predictions, I'm poor forever. Wow, Nyx is putting his points back in, and he didn't even steal from charity. At least I don't think he stole from charity. And once again, it goes out to I am poor and will receive. That means 750,000 points of his 1.4 million. And once more, Zyngus gives back. Gotta be fast, there's only 30 seconds on this. You know, you're getting little pork scratchings of points out of this. Zyngus is giving away so many hours of accrued points, hours of watching, and correct bets made on the weekly one-shot, and you're just taking it all away. Look at this, we have gotten a full clean sweep of people putting in the full 250,000 with their hands out for charity. But it is still being played straight. The poor shall receive. Right, that's 1 million taken out of Zyngus, and he said he would give everything he's got. So Zyngus, once more onto the breach. Time to pull a switcheroo to punish the newly greedy, says Help Me Slack. I wonder about that. Zyngus in with a 250,000 again. Nyx in with 74. The Fox Tattoo in with 0. Is Fox Tattoo living in Sweden or another horribly draconian place that won't let you bet magical internet points? Who's to say? The speed at which people come in and just snaffle free points. That must be 1.25 off of Zyngus, so now it is time. The poor shall receive as always. It is time for the final points to be taken out of Zyngus. This is your last chance to get in on the Zyngus money. Zyngus coin is up these days. Everyone's getting in on it. Buy low, sell high. That's the final shred of points that Zyngus has. I'm sure they'll be happy to send a screenshot showing that they have no points left. No pois. Now, I think GPIC might be thinking something's happening here. What could it all mean? What could it all mean? Zyngus deserves reward for his repentance, says Asius. And I'm inclined to agree, but I'm not going to. It still all goes to the supposedly poor. Goodbye, Zyngus points. Hello to our nouveau riche. And I don't know if we have a screenshot of Zyngus now. If we do, I will post it for all to see. Now, this is what I really like about chat interaction. It's not even about chat as a whole. It's about individuals in the chat, holding them accountable for what they do, the good and the bad. It's mostly the bad for some reason. I don't know why seeing this in German is tickling me pink, but it is. Alright, thank you, prediction and point summary stuff. Now this is what Zyngus sees. We can get bigger than that, can't we? There we go. Ein Nachricht senden. Probably doesn't mean I have no points, but that little symbol in the bottom left means no points whatsoever. Well done, Zyngus. I will never again bring up your horrible charity money grubbing ways. I might bring up your giving back, but the others... There are still other people out there that did the nasty to charity, and they deserve flack for it forevermore. Until, of course, they pull a Zyngus. In any case, that's it for Weekly One Shot 251. And that's it for my week of streaming. I will be back on Wednesday unless I am not able to resist the allure of State of Decay 2 and I come crawling back to it on my days off. So, commiserations to the lose lobby, but congratulations to the win lobby. And until I'm back again, it's a cheers and cheerio.